What's up guys, it's Caden, thanks for tuning in. So in today's episode we went taco diving, and as you can see the water's really shallow and it's really clear, but we're like in shin deep water, so sorry if the GoPro goes out of the water once in a while. But on this expedition I did my best to keep it in the water as much as I could. So yeah, I just poked this taco out, came out right away surprisingly, and it was like 1.5 pounds, nothing like too big or crazy, so hopefully one day we'll get a big one. But yeah, this was like right before the whitewash too, and then I kind of noticed that right before there's a bunch of rocks, and the rocks are like all colorful and stuff, so I feel like it helps me like personally like find the taco better. But this is like the first time I went taco diving since like the last episode that I uploaded, which was like maybe 2-3 months ago, so it's really been a while. And my friend called me up and he just wanted to go get in the water, go poke some tacos, so I just took him to a spot that we usually go for taco, and yeah, we're just happy to even get one in the first place. And then as you can see, like I just pulled out the guts, like the ink came all out in the water. One time I got inked by a taco and it like stained my rash guard at the time because I didn't have a wetsuit. But anyways, this is the second taco of the day. My friend actually found this one and he's never been taco diving before. This is actually his first time, and he just like yelled like, "Oh, there's a taco." So I swam over. It didn't look like a hole, so I guess this guy was out. So I just poked him out, and yeah. And this clip over here is this nightmare veke. We're swimming back in, and I saw that there are like 3 huge veke, so I wanted to shoot one of them just so like I could show my friends and they could try it. And it came off, followed him again, and I shot him. So like quick clips, I mean nothing crazy, but I just wanted to get some content out for you guys. Like I know you guys enjoy watching the diving videos. So anyways, here's the cooking part of the video. I'm just gonna start by bobbing the taco up and down, and then like this, like I mean as I've mentioned before, it takes off all of the slime. So yeah, just enjoy this part, and I'll get back to you guys when we do the cooking. Okay, so now it's time to cook the fish and just get the fish ready for the pan in the first place. So all we did after the beach was we just rinsed the fish and made sure to take out any sand, scales, or blood from the fish, because at the beach actually we already cleaned the fish, we already scaled it and gutted it, so there wasn't too much work that we had to do. And we're just like doing this like just to save some time, because we were on a bit of a time crunch at the moment, so sorry about that. But I mean we're just doing this while the taco was actually cooking in the Instant Pot. So all we did for the seasoning was just the classic salt and pepper and some garlic salt, I believe. And then we also did some like slits into the veke to just make sure that the seasoning gets in. I mean you don't have to do this yourself, but I mean I feel like it does help. And sometimes like as long as you don't cook the fish too much, because if you cook the fish too much or make the fish slits too deep, then the fish will fall apart when you cook it. But anyways, nothing special. We just put some vegetable oil, I believe. We put some vegetable oil inside, and then we just put some of the fish in at a time. And then for those of you that maybe have noticed, we actually did have 5 veke before. I think we had 5 because while I was looking for taco, actually my friends were shooting the veke that were like on the reef, because there was like a big school of them. As we were like cleaning the fish on shore, keep in mind, this big eel, he comes up and he takes the fish like from my friend, and in the process like my friend's like finger got bitten off, not bitten off, sorry my friend's finger got bitten, and like there were like these like big, like it was like not a big cut, but like a cut like that was like big enough to draw blood. And thankfully he was okay. I mean he described it as like it was like a stinging after, and thankfully he was okay. And we're really lucky that it wasn't anything serious, because I've heard stories myself where like people, they've like been like attacked by eels because like the eels just smell the fish, and not necessarily that like you're doing anything to the eel. I mean that can happen, but they're just going for the fish, and in the process like the person that's like holding the fish, or if the fish is like on a kui, like they get like bitten in the process. So yeah, just a reminder that it gave us to just be careful around eels. So yeah, that was a quick story. I mean, we're just thankful everyone was okay. So after the fish, after that story as well, we just decided to take the taco out because it was around like 12-13 minutes, and thankfully it didn't shrink. Like, it was really good. I was really surprised because in another video, like, it shrunk a lot, and I was pretty sad. So immediately after that, you have to put it in some cold water just so it doesn't get any smaller than it needs to be. And it was also very tender too. Like, it's not like the taco is very stiff or anything. Like, it was really good. So today we only decided to cook up one taco because one is more than enough food, and then the other taco we just gave it to my friend's parents because they haven't eaten taco in a long time, so I hope they like that. So anyways, just gonna cut up the taco into really small pieces because I'm actually gonna be using that to make some calamari. So I did mention that we were on a time crunch earlier, so just to save some time, I just put the panko inside and put the egg inside. I just mixed it up with my hand. I put a bunch of vegetable oil, and then I just dumped all of the, not all of the pieces, but a good amount of the pieces, and then just gonna let that sit for maybe like a couple minutes, like total, maybe a minute or two each side, just till like the panko turns like a golden brownish color. And then yeah, that was pretty much it. Like, simple recipe. I always like to make this. And then for the sauce, I always like to use the QP mayo, I believe that's how you pronounce it. That, and I like to mix that with either sriracha or oyster sauce, or even both, because it comes out really good. And calamari is my favorite to make, honestly, from the taco. I know people make what's it called, they grill it, they smoke it, or I'm not sure like what other ways they prepare taco, but I do like the calamari the best. Oh, that's right, like the taco poke, but that's really good too. But my favorite is definitely the calamari style. So that's pretty much everything I have for you guys today. So in the next clip, we're just gonna be like just eating all the fish. Oh yeah, there's, as you can see, there's 4 of them. And then yeah, we just ate all of that taco. All of that taco is from like maybe 1.5 tacos, so it was more than enough food. So yeah, we're really thankful, and yeah, thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Sometimes I think that there's no blood. So heartbroken that I threw up. Now I'm looking for a dirty cup. Yeah, a double cup. Gotta double up.
Just do it. No, just do it.